Hi, this is Professor CHICAGOALMOSE. I'd like to talk to you today about the oops mentality in many businesses and organizations. Let me define the oops mentality for you. The oops mentality is when something bad happens, the companies, instead of saying, oh, I should have prevented this by having think tanks or being thoughtful or caring, they say, oops, and this is terrible and we need to make it better. It's like fixing the barn door after the horse escaped. This happens in government, like the 9/11 situation, where all of a sudden we're worried about terrorists, when for years we knew they existed and we had indication they were going to harm us, and then we just sort of ignored it until we had the bad thing happen to us. It happens in business, like with, of course, General Motors, for example. They had years to prevent disaster and they didn't, and all of a sudden they say, oops, now we got to correct it. It's just many examples of how people and organizations let things happen. What they should do is have a continuous looking at potential things that can go wrong, and if they care and their concern is about success of the organization, then that's what they'll do. In terms of the government, we have think tanks, and sometimes those think tanks they have the ear of the president, sometimes they don't. Generally they have intelligent people who know the process of solving problems and preventing disasters, but they also have vested interests in terms of making money and becoming more powerful as an organization themselves. So you can't really always rely on them. There really needs to be consultants in different industry that are objective and help prevent disasters like the recent plane disaster that we've had during the thunderstorm, with the one going from South America to France. Perhaps it could have been avoided if we didn't have the oops mentality. If we were thinking in terms of what can happen if. And it probably should be an outside consulting firm that does this, because of vested interests and issues that people and companies have in terms of personal gain. Well, that's enough for now. Thanks.